So let's talk about how smart trial lawyers are using AI for preparing for depositions. And I want to start with the idea that AI is coming. That's wrong. AI is long here. Artificial intelligence is being used by firms on all sides, plaintiff defense, et cetera, Now the local superior court is using AI to help it organize its opinions, not make the decisions for them, but organize. Artificial intelligence used to synthesize and organize documents and information, and then to catalog it with critiques, pro, con, arguments, issues, is here. It is what our firm is using every single day on every single case. And if you reach out, I'm happy to show you the prompts that our firm has created, not only for deposition preparation, but for trial preparation, and how it synthesizes all of the information from the pleadings, the depositions, the discovery, the investigation that we've gotten information off of websites, etc., to coalesce into a great argument, pro, con, on each of the major issues, etc. How you use artificial intelligence. What does it do well? Well, one, it is great at recognizing patterns in testimony, in reports versus testimony, in past testimony, etc. So when we prepare for, let's say, an expert deposition, we have not only the report of the doctor, the medical record review of the defense doctor. We have an audio tape of the exam with a transcript. We also have a report from the observer. We may also put in medical records or information about what our expert has also said. And then you can ask it questions. One, you can ask it to synthesize and summarize all of the information. If we have past depositions, of which I have probably one of the largest databases that I know of for experts in California, we upload all of that. And here you go. Organize it by date. We want to know about the following big ticket items. Has he ever talked about this particular medical issue? What has he said on this particular issue across the continuum of time? But all of the bias questions, how long has he worked for this or how many times for this defense firm, this insurance company? What has been his or her statements about income over time, depots, trials, and percentages of plaintiff and defense work? Pull out great cross-examination questions and prepare an outline with related links for cross-examination. It also allows you to say, here is his report. Here's what was said in the exam. Here's what observations were made. What are the inconsistencies? What things have been left out? And it basically short circuits unbelievably large amounts of time that it would have taken to try to go through and synthesize this. This is information that we're pulling from the documents, and specifically if you tell the AI products, we're using Claude Cowork quite a bit, to cite where it is that they are pulling that information, that inconsistency, that comment from, you can go back and cite check it. Remember though, that all of this is a tool. It's not your ultimate cross. It's not your ultimate decision. It's not the truth finder. It is a tool that allows you to synthesize information based on the way you want to go in your cross-examination. Now, let's talk about depositions of witnesses, parties, persons most knowledgeable. So a great foundational use of AI is to describe your case. Perhaps give it information that you have about your case, maybe the complaint, the police report, some discovery, whatever you have, and then tell it what you're about to do. I am going to take the 30B6, the person most knowledgeable deposition at so-and-so company in the following areas. Some of the things I'm going to want to know about is, and then go just put on dictate and talk about all the things that you're hoping to find, all the things you'd want to know. I don't know. It's a bus driver and you're taking the PMK 30B6 of the bus company. I want to know about any issues they've ever had with this driver complaints. I want to know their process of going through complaints, how they determine what the complaints are, on and on and on. prepare an outline with references, if possible, to certain discovery, complaint, website, etc. It is an incredible foundational tool that gives you the first level. Now, there's a lot of stuff that you then weed out, right? There's a lot of stuff that is the foundation, but that's where the art of deposition comes. But it is a great way to start. Now, in the deposition, when people say, I don't remember who the name of that person was, I try to get as much information as I can. And then at a break, I run it through Claude, Gemini, Perplexity. I don't use chat. I philosophically, politically, I have deleted chat and I'm not going to use chat. But hey, I'm trying to find the name of this company, this location, any prior issues. They said they hired this company to do stuff, but they don't remember the name, but they're located in El Segundo and they thought it was on the street X, and this is the kind of work they do. And it was about such and such time. Can we find them? And many times AI can find them. It is incredible. Now, I want to talk about then once you get the deposition, once you get a transcript from the court reporter, AI can then summarize it. It can pull out key points. It can pull out page and lines that you want to emphasize to put in your mediation brief, your demand. You can have all of your depositions in, and as we do with Claude Cowork, create an illustrated timeline. Tell me all of the things that make sense or don't make sense, and cross-examine each issue with what each witness says on those issues. So critically important. But remember, this is such a time saving, and your ability to prompt and to ask it to do things is critical. And if you don't know how to prompt it, then you ask it, how do I prompt? This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to come up with a prompt that will allow me to do the following. Can you help me? Claude Cowork will help you. This is such a huge competitive edge. Why isn't everybody doing it? I spend every Monday morning at our firm with Mornings with Mike, where I go through with the lawyers, practicing AI and encouraging and focusing on the use of AI, encouraging people who have used it effectively for certain things to share that information. Your ability to learn how to use artificial intelligence is no different than your ability to learn to play the piano or learn to walk or learn to play a sport. It is a function of practice. Not only does practice make better, practice lends comfort, but practice also lends familiarity and routine. And so how often when you first started something would you have to remind yourself? It wouldn't immediately come to mind. And at some point when you practice using artificial intelligence enough, when something happens in the future, you instantly remember, because it's become habitual, to run it through your AI systems. We at Alder Law are constantly improving our prompts. We're constantly improving what we think we can use to help coalesce information. And I'm starting a trial in another week. You better believe I am using this nonstop, every night, every morning, to help me prepare for the day. But the other side's probably doing it too. Let's talk about the last part of this, and that is the ethical and practical considerations. It is a soon-to-be state bar violation to use client information in an open AI system, which is why we use Claude Cowork, Claude Enterprise in the Cowork. It is the best system that we have so far to keep attorney-client work product doctrines in place. It is all directed by me or another attorney to make sure that it is covered by the attorney-client and work product doctrine. So make sure that not only are you using it, but that you are using it ethically and appropriately. Now look, there's a million questions. Thank God. Everything is about what we do with our time and how we practice. If you want information, reach out. If you want to see how we're using it, reach out. We are big believers that all boats can rise. This is an amazing new technology. It is a game changer in every way. You either get on the boat or you drown. Come on now.